I'm not going to say this was the best decision to do, but I just spent $1.5 million on a gold mine. I have no experience mining, but let's get into it. The claim I bought was never mine. They did a lot of prospecting here, but they never got to the stage of mining it. They did buy Lucifer, but by the time they got everything figured out, they ran out of money. So that's why I got it for a good price. Alright, according to the map they gave me, it's right here on the left, and oh, this is going to be tricky to get Lucifer up here. We're going to have to make this turn wide, take our time, keep it in low gear. Is that tree going to be a problem for us? Okay, we're good. Hopefully I can make it up this road because as of right now, the ground is pretty soft. It's pretty early in the season. Winter just ended, but everything is still really soft here. I know for a fact there is a dozer on the site. It came with the mine, but is it going to be big enough to tow the truck and Lucifer up? I don't think so. So hopefully we can get up here with no problem and make it to the cut. Easy, easy, put it in low gear. Oh, hopefully we don't slide into the pond. It's super muddy here. The last thing we need to do is put Lucifer in the pond. Okay, so I think we made it across. Oh, that was nerve-wracking, but we're gonna park here for now because as you can tell, there's not a lot done on this claim, which is good for me because that means there's still a lot of gold in the ground. All we got is the pond and a little bit of prospecting, so my plan right now is to go up, grab the dozer, the only piece of equipment I have right now, and try to build a pad for Lucifer and get it off the trailer because I made a deal with one of the biggest miners in the Yukon for some equipment, so I need to go down to one of his laydowns and grab it. Oh, that was a long walk, but we're finally to the camp, so check it out guys. We got a Komatsu 155 dozer. It's a pretty good size for the operation we got right now, but when we start to get a little bit bigger, we're going to have to get a bigger dozer for sure. This one here is pretty much brand new. They bought it 2 years ago, and that's one good thing about this mine. They were working here until November last year, so it's not really abandoned. We got it for a good price because they ran out of money. And it's not like there was no gold in the ground. I seen the drill reports of the pieces they did, and there's really high quality gold here. It's just they couldn't afford to keep going with the operation, which is good for me because I got it for a discounted price. It's not good for them, but I'm hoping I'm able to get this up and running within the next couple of weeks. So I'm just going to push off the overburden in this spot here. That's where we're going to be building our pad, and I need to clear out by the truck because we need to drag Lucifer off the trailer, and I'm not using this dozer here. It's not quite big enough to haul it off the trailer, and I'm not able to maneuver it like I would with an excavator. And just like that, we got this whole spot cleared off. It took me roughly an hour to move the overburden, which isn't too bad. I'm kind of glad we got this dozer and not a piece of junk. I'm just going to park it right here because we may need to use this when we start to haul Lucifer off the trailer. I don't think it's going to be that easy. Oh, what a long walk from the cut to the main road. Oh, at least we're to our truck now, so I'm going to head over to the king of the Klondike, Mr. Tony Beats, and we're going to go grab our equipment. So he got everything at one of his laydowns that's not too far away from us. The only thing is, we're going to have to travel the excavator over on the road, and that could take a couple hours. Well, after driving for 30 minutes, we're finally to his laydown, and as you can tell, he got the equipment we're buying right here lined up. So this is everything we need to get the mine up and running. Now, it's not the biggest equipment, but it's enough to get us started. So let's check this out. We got a hopper feeder, we got a generator, we got a rock truck here, a Volvo 60 ton, and we got the big boy, the Volvo 530 excavator. Oh, and we got a stacker. So this is everything we need to bring up to the gold mine. It's going to take a while, but let's get started. We need the excavator brought up first so we can get the float truck brought down here. And there goes $1 million to Mr. Tony Beats. So I just sent him $1 million. I still owe him $250,000, but I don't have to pay that till the end of the season, which I'm hoping won't be a problem because hopefully we get a lot of gold. Well, after an hour and stopping 5 times just to make sure the final drives don't get too hot, we're finally pulling up to the gold mine. And there goes an hour and a half, but we're finally to the gold mine, so we're going to start digging for this pad. I'm going to take the dirt from here and put it closer to the pond. That way we can build it up probably 4 to 5 feet, just to make sure when the tailings come off the sluice box, it don't back up and cause us to lose gold. The higher we have it, the better it's going to be, but I can't put it too high right now just for the fact I don't have enough time to get it ready. But next time we move the wash plant, we're going to put it on a bigger pad. That way we can keep it there for a while. Alright, we'll cut that down a little bit more. Guys, I'm super nervous to do this because it would be a lot easier if I had a couple spotters here just to make sure nothing's going to slide off the trailer. We do have a 530 excavator. That should be more than enough power to drag it off. It's just I can't see every part of the wash plant when we start dragging. Just going to smooth this section off here, a little bit more there. It looks a bit high. Okay, I think we got that done. And now for the scary and the fun part. Let's get Lucifer off the trailer. Alright, let's go over the game plan. So we do have an eye on the bucket, that way we can hook the chain up. I prefer to use a cable, but I think all we got is chains. We got a few on the truck. Where is it to? Oh, there it is. Just gonna put it on the shackle here, drag it out. Oh, this chain's heavy. Put it on the eye, wrap that around a couple times just to be safe, and pray everything goes to plan. Easy does it. Okay, we're gonna start to drag it forward. Oh, gotta be careful. It's starting to rock a bit. I just gotta make sure we don't hit the tailings conveyor off the ground, or that could cost us a lot of money. Alright, there's a slight change in the game plan. Let's get this chain off the bucket. We won't need that for a little bit. I'm gonna hop back in the excavator, then travel to the front of Lucifer and see if we can pick it up by the skid and just try to drag it off the trailer, because as of right now, where we got metal on metal, it's starting to slide towards the pond and I don't want it to go in. This is a very dangerous situation, because if it do slide off or it tips over, our season's over before it even begins. So I gotta be gentle here. Let's see if we can just lift it up a little bit and drag it. We just gotta be careful. We don't need to go fast. Let's just get it off the trailer. Alright, I think right there is good. Let's try to lower this down. Gentle, gentle. There we go. Oh, I can finally breathe again, guys. I was so nervous doing that, because if it fell over, that's it. The season's over. I think the best option for me right now is to move the truck out of the way. Then we're going to go over and grab the 155 dozer to push Lucifer on the pad. I think it would be a lot better, just because the chain we're using is not high quality and it's not rated for that much weight. So just to be on the safe side, we don't want any chains breaking. I'm just going to grab the dozer and push it up. And if I need to, we'll use the excavator to turn it. But I'm pretty sure we can get it with the dozer. That's one thing I got on my list next time we run to town, or we need to make an order. We need some high quality cables that's able to lift the wash plant when we need to. Just gonna pick it up a little bit with the blade. Try to turn this just a little bit more. Okay, now we're gonna have to go around to the other side to get it in the right spot. Okay, there we go. It's starting to swing pretty good. We got the conveyor belt over the water. Now we just gotta get far enough out for the sluice runs to hit the pond. Yeah, I'm gonna put my seatbelt on for this one here. Well, this could hurt if we go down too quick, but at least we're starting to get it pushed. I think we gotta go another 10 feet to get it exactly where we want. Oh, but that was close. Just gotta turn it a little bit more, and I think that's gonna be good. Let's see if I can get one more turn on this turnbuckle. Okay, that's pretty tight and shouldn't go anywhere. I'm just going to move the excavator, but we got everything hooked up on Lucifer. The only thing that needs to be done is the water lines hooked up, but I'm going to wait until we get the stacker and hopper feeder put in, just to make sure it's not going to be in the way. I'm just going to park this over here for now. I just got a call from Tony Beats and he didn't sound too happy. He wants all the equipment I bought off his laydown. He said if I don't move it today, he's going to use it. So we need to get the truck brought back over there to pick everything up. But before I do that, I kind of need to put a new road in. I don't trust driving that close to the pond with the truck. Yeah, Tony is no joke and I don't want to get on his bad side, so we better hurry up and get this done. But guys, I just got an email from the previous owners of this property. They gave me the whole layout of this area, and it turns out we're the third biggest landowners in the Yukon. So if we can start getting some good gold out of the ground, maybe I can get a nickname like Tony. Now I can't use King of the Klondike because that's his, but maybe the Prince or something like that. Oh, but that's not the best part of what they sent me over. So on the map they sent me, you can see this used to be an ancient riverbed that used to have glaciers all around. So that might mean we got a lot more gold on this spot. We just got to get down to it. But wait, there's more. There's 10 tributaries coming off the mountain down to the riverbed. That's going to be the best gold. A quick payday for us, but it can also be really costly if we hit the wrong spot and don't get the gold. So just to be on the safe side, we're not going to touch those until we get enough money to get a driller out here. And yeah guys, I know I got $2.5 million right now, but a driller is really expensive. It would probably cost me almost $100,000 just to get at least 5 of those spots drilled off. So to be on the safe side, we're just gonna wait. I might need that money for more equipment if this equipment breaks down. Alright, let's get this rock truck put on the trailer. That way we can bring it up to the mine site and come back, grab our pickup and generator and bring that up too. Then I'm gonna leave the lowboy up at the mine site, come down, grab the hopper feeder, stacker, get everything brought up, and hopefully in a couple of days we can start mining. And Tony won't be mad at us because we got all the equipment out. But if you guys are enjoying the mining series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button, subscribe, and consider consider turning on notifications, that way you're notified every time I post a video. Well, after driving for 30 minutes, we're finally back to the mine site. I'm gonna hop in the rock truck, bring it up, then we gotta go back over, grab everything out. It should probably take us a couple hours to do. I'm just going to hook up the air lines. There we go. Everything is getting air now. So this is the last load we got to bring up to the gold mine. It took me 2 hours to get everything brought over, but at least now we're able to set up the hopper feeder and stacker. But I just realized before I could set that up, we need to dig out this bank a little bit more so we can get enough room. So I'm going to hop in the 530, get the rock truck, and try to move this overburden to a different spot. I'm just thinking there's going to be a lot of gold in this section right here because after the glaciers melted, it pushed all the gold down the mountain. And right here's a little valley, so I'm thinking it got deposited right here. Well, I hope anyway, so let's get to digging. We're going to go down till we see gravel, get our pan out, and just test it, just to make sure we're in the right spot. And if I see a nice few colors in the pan, we're going to run all this through Slucifer, and hopefully by the end of this week we can get a cleanup done and get a go away done so we can get some money. Alright, so I just tested this area with the pan and we do have 8 colors. It's not the best, but we're not down that far, so I'm just going to put a little pad here, go grab the rock truck so we can move the overburden. But if it's showing signs of this gold already, I can only imagine if we go down about 20 feet. But when we get this mine more developed, it's going to be too much work for just me, so I already put some ads on, see if we can get more employees. Because in a month or so, I would like to be able to run 24/7 and we need at least 4 to 5 employees for that. The only thing is, I don't have enough equipment at this point for that many employees, so hopefully we can get a cleanup done. That way I'm not so nervous to spend money on equipment. Right now I need another excavator, one a little bit bigger than this so we can do the mass excavation and just get the overburden moved to help with the dozer. And then we're probably going to need another rock truck, and after we get all that done and we're making money, we'll get a bigger dozer for the stripping crew. Well guys, it's been a few days here at the gold mine. I got this finally benched off. It took me a while because I had to jump back and forth between the excavator and rock truck, but we're finally able to set everything else up. We got a lot more room down there, just not enough that we could put everything straight, but that should be good enough for now. So I'm going to go over, grab the stacker and bring it over. Now this is definitely going to take a while to do. Yeah, this is going to take forever. It don't go very fast, and hopefully we don't get stuck in the mud. We got to be sure we don't go too close to the pond. And after 15 minutes, I'm finally over here. So we're going to set this up so it goes into the pre-wash. Then go over, grab the hopper feeder. About time. So we just went over, grabbed the hopper feeder. I had a little bit of trouble with the stacker, but we got it set up. It's hitting the hopper. It's not the best, but it should do now until we can get this bench cut done and we can straighten everything out a little bit more. There we go. I just got this disconnected. I'm going to pull out the way. Then I got to go over, plug everything in, get the water lines hooked up, and we should be ready to run. Alright, we got the water lines hooked up. Everything is good. Time to fire up, and then we're going to hop into 530 and start feeding the pay. And now for the very first bucket of the bench cut. Here we go. We'll put it in the hopper. Oh guys, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this moment for the last couple of days. I don't really expect to get a lot of gold from this bench cut just for the fact that it's not really high quality here, but I needed to move this material anyway, so why not run it through the plant? And if we get 10 to 15 ounces of gold, that's better than just putting it over to the side as waste. But this is actually it for this video, and if you guys are enjoying the mining series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button and subscribe, and until the next one, I'll see you guys later.